Hello everyone, welcome to Path to the Playoff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Academy Sports and Outdoors, for all, for less. My name is Brandon Adams, this is Mike Johnson. We're taking a look at the Sugar Bowl matchup between the Clemson Tigers and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Bama, the 4th seed, making the playoff without having to have played in the SEC Championship. Second year in a row, a team has made the playoff without playing in a conference title game. Some have suggested it may be a bit of an advantage to Alabama to have the extra week for preparation. Last year, though, it didn't work out too well for Ohio State. They got blown out by Clemson. How can Alabama use that to its advantage this season?
Well, I think it's a little bit of an overblown topic when you look at how much of an edge it kind of creates for you. Are you going to have 4 weeks or are you going to have 5 weeks? I think in the end, it's not that big a deal. But for Alabama in this specific circumstance, I think getting these linebackers back to health and some of the other players back to health, some of the nicked up guys like Ross Pierce-Baker, Minkah Fitzpatrick, getting them back to 100% is a big deal. I think that Alabama can flip that in their favor. Get those guys off their feet, get them a couple of weeks of rest, and have them back for 100% against Clemson.
I think we saw that in the Iron Bowl game, that Alabama was not at its full complement, and clearly this is a program that's been built on depth, especially at the linebacker position. With those guys out in the Iron Bowl, it was not the same Crimson Tide defense we're used to seeing.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. And I think you haven't seen that for a couple of weeks. Really throughout the season, that Alabama defense just stuffs every type of run. It really started to poke its head out against Mississippi State. You saw it at times against LSU. Auburn finally able to take advantage of it. I think you're going to see a different defense against Clemson. I think they show up healthy. I think they show up with some tenacity, and I think they really start to attack Kelly Bryant in this offensive attack.
And watching Clemson, the ACC title game, do you see something there that you might be able to exploit? Saban had certainly had an extra week to look at them.
I think you would have loved if you could have come away like that, but Clemson dealt with Miami in a fashion that I don't know if it served a ton of purpose when you turn on the film. Alabama probably didn't get a ton out of that game.
Path to the Playoff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, for all, for less. We'll see you again next time.